Come on, man. I helped you out. At least give me a weapon so I could defend myself.
Alright, fine, but I want it back here.
Alright, fine. Take this and get out of here.
Oh, thanks, man. I won't forget this.
Shit. Is that... Am I not gonna get back that gun? Damn it.
Converge on position! Eliminate! I heard that! Flush him out! Stay away! You know what's good for you! Come here! Holding position! Get right! Hostile! All of my attention these days. I heard that.
Referring to the pension. We should have gotten to healing our wounds.
Killing myself!
Serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better.
Whew. Alright then.
Malik, get Pritchard on the line. Tell him I need everything he's got on the Tai Young Medical Building. Schematics, blueprints, everything.
That might take a while, Jensen.
Yeah, well, he's got as long as it takes for me to find this Tai Young shuttle Van Bruggen talked about and ride it to their factory. Jensen out.
Alright, here we are at Lim, looking for our contact.
Can't you see I'm busy? Go bother someone else.
Hello.
Death and life have their determined appointments.
What? Oh, and riches and honors depend upon heaven. Very good.
Right, what now?
Shh. They have eyes and ears everywhere. Meet me outside the clinic. Turn left from the front and go down the stairs. I'll be waiting at the corner. I'm relieved to know they sent a professional, at least.
That makes two of us.
Right. Well, you're not exactly what I was expecting. I was told I would be meeting a girl. How do I know you're not an imposter or some sort of double agent? Don't think I don't know this could all just be an elaborate trap to set me up.
Look, no offense, Mr. X, or whatever your name is, but I really don't have time for this. So if you could simply just give me what I came for, I'll be on my way.
Yes, yes. I have it right here. Evelyn Carmichael's autopsy report. Here, take it.
Thank you.
I trust you will put
Appreciate
this
it.
information to good use, because accountability and justice is at an all-time low, I'm afraid. It pains me to see this once great city, which stood as a bastion for reform and progress against our oppressive communist origins, succumb to the trappings of corporate bureaucracy and petty corruption. Corruption so often typical of your Western governments.
Whatever you say. Now, if you don't mind, I really must be going.
Well, there is still the matter of my payment. 1,000 credits was the agreed-upon price, I believe.
Excuse me?
Isn't that right?
And what were you just saying about corruption?
A deal is a deal. Surely your handlers informed you of this little detail.
No, my handlers failed to mention this little detail. Never mind. Just take your money. This report better be worth it.
Oh, I assure you it is. Whoever it was that didn't want this information given to the proper authorities paid a lot of money to have it ignored. A pity for them, LIM policy strictly prohibits deletion of records concerning operational procedures. For legal purposes, you see.
Legal, right.
Sure.
Nice doing business with you, X.
See you later. Oh. Alright. Let's give it a read then. Alright. After extraction, remove all traces. All that is necessary to... okay. Time of death 10:15. Final diagnosis: craniocerebral injuries, scalp contusion, linear pattern of laceration of right side of skull, linear pattern of laceration of right cerebral hemisphere, subarachnoid and subdural hemorrhage, small contusions, tips of temporal lobes, abrasion of left cheek, abrasion, contusion, posterior left shoulder, abrasions of right lower back and posterior right lower leg. No blood ethanol, no drugs. Cause of death of this 23-year-old female is asphyxia by seizure associated with craniocerebral trauma and intracranial hemorrhaging. Quantitative blood tests revealed a high level of HCG, human chorionic gonadotropin, in the subject's bloodstream, a hormone produced during the early stages of pregnancy. Further examination confirmed the presence of first trimester fetal development. Dr. Gregory H. Louis.
Malik.
Oh
I just got
dear.
the autopsy report. No drugs or alcohol in Evelyn's system. And her estimated time of death doesn't fit Lee's story. She did die from a head wound, but not one that matches the evidence found at the scene.
I knew it. It couldn't have been just an accident.
There's more. Evelyn was pregnant. Malik?
I'm here. We can't let him get away with this, Jensen. He's guilty. He has to be. Can you go to his apartment?
And do what?
Do what?
Get proof. Get something. I'm sending you the coordinates. Contact me again when you're there.
Alright. I'll see what I can do. Well, I'm at the apartment, but no passcode. So...
Good job, Lao Wei. I see you found the first relay. Now hack it and turn off its security protocols.
I can't. So... Alright, you know what? I have it on a hunch that the code might be as simple as 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And we're in. Alright then. Let's see what we got here. Nothing too incriminating so far.
Malik, I'm inside Lee's apartment. Doesn't look like anyone's home.
Damn. Okay, look. Lee isn't smart enough to properly cover his tracks, so look around. Maybe you can find something suspicious.
Oh?
Malik, I found a baseball bat, but it looks clean. Almost like it's been washed recently.
Maybe Lee washed Evelyn's blood off of it.
That's what I'm thinking. But I'm not sure it could inflict the type of laceration she had. I'll keep looking. I'm sure there's more here. Malik, I think I got a probable murder weapon. A broken clock. The kicker is the hands line up roughly with Evelyn's TOD. Coincidence?
That's a hell of a stretch. You really think?
If Lee's as dumb as you say, maybe. We'd need lab tech analysis to confirm, but if there ever was a smoking gun, it fits. I'll stick around a bit. I'm sure there's still more to find.
Can't hack this. Alright, let me consult my hunches a little bit. See what they come up with. Alright, so... Shanghai Justice. Alright, you know what? My guts tell me that... let's see... okay. There's no password here on the guide. I mean, on my hunch. Alright, let's look for it. Let's look specifically for... okay. Deus Ex, Human Revolution, Shanghai Justice, computer code. Alright. According to the Deus Ex wiki, it's Biddies. Tago Biddies. I'm in. Hi Lee, your father wanted me to forward this to you. It's the quarterly report concerning your family's recent investments in LEM. P.S. I'm still waiting on the financial statements from Bell Tower Associates. They are surprisingly tight-lipped when it comes to business. But then again, I'm not surprised. They are privately owned after all. Still, considering your father's executive holdings, you'd think they'd be more forthcoming. Are we still on for Friday? Donna. Company report is stronger than anticipated. Financial performance. Blah blah blah. My son, your behavior as of late has been disgraceful. Up until now, I have done everything in my power to support and protect you, but my patience is running thin. If you do not change your embarrassing lifestyle, I will have no choice but to remove you from both the company and family, meaning no more financial support or immunity. You dishonor us all with your whoremongering. Regards, Father. P.S. Your mother is well, but she is disappointed. I suggest you apologize to her. Send flowers.
Malik, looks like Hong Sr. was upset with Hong Jr.'s behavior and threatened to cut off his inheritance if he didn't stop whoring around. Sounds like he considered Evelyn beneath the family name.
And if he knew she was pregnant, I can't believe Lee would do something like that just for money.
Speaking of money, the Hong family seems heavily invested in both Bell Tower and LEM. That could explain the cover-up and lack of a proper investigation. I'll make one last sweep to make sure I got everything.
Hey, Lee, baby.
Hmm.
Don't get a party started without me. I want you all to myself tonight.
The Hive? I should have guessed Lee would be there. It's pretty much a second home for him.
Wait a minute, you heard that?
Sorry, Jensen. I don't like invading your privacy like this, but it's important. Plus, this gives me an idea. When you're done looking around Lee's apartment, head to the Hive. Contact me when you're there.
Okay, I think that's it.
Alright.
I'm heading to the Hive now. I doubt we'll find anything else in here without calling in a forensics team.
Sounds good.
Alright.
Malik, I'm in the Hive. What's your plan?
Find Lee and talk to him. I want you to convince him you know exactly what he did to Evelyn and why. If you can make him panic, I'm willing to bet he'll spill his guts. Just make it look like blackmail. If he's willing to pay to keep you quiet, he's basically tying his own noose. I'll listen in and record everything.
Got it.
You got a favorite poison?
Alright.
Give me a sec.
Yeah. Not like I'm busy.
Alright, I guess I gotta look for him on my own. Or, what, ask the bouncer?
羊肉，啊？
想要什么东西？
I seriously have to find him on my own? Alright, fine. Well, he's probably gonna be in the VIP lounge. He's probably gonna be super drunk with a girl. Oh. It's gotta be him, right? No? Alright, too optimistic.
You look like a tough guy. Just remember.
You knew in Hengsha, right? Are you Bell Tower?
Him. Ah, there we go.
What you want, Chrome Boy?
Is your name Lee Hong?
Yeah, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. What's it to you?
I want to talk to you about Evelyn Carmichael.
Man, it's off. I already told all you narcos all there is to say.
Relax. I'm not with the police. I work private. And you could say I specialize in cases like yours.
If you ain't police, then what the fuck you want?
A simple proposition. I have proof that shows you murdered Evelyn. And I want you to pay me 2.5 million credits to make that proof disappear.
2.5? Bullshit. You ain't got shit on me, narco. I ain't paying you shit.
I strongly suggest you reconsider.
And I strongly suggest you get the fuck out of my face. Cause unless you got your proof right here, I ain't got shit to say to you.
Alright. Let's start with the police report. I know your story doesn't match up with the evidence at the scene of Evelyn's fall.
Oh yeah? And why's that?
Well,
because the police report was full of inaccuracies, like someone deliberately tampered with evidence.
Yeah, and? That still don't prove shit.
Not only does the evidence not add up, but neither does your testimony. You lied about why Evelyn fell down the stairs in the first place. You said you'd both been drinking heavily prior to the accident, and the reason Evelyn fell was because she was drunk. We both know that isn't true.
Man, that shit was in the papers.
Now, if the evidence doesn't fit and your story was a lie, then how did Evelyn die on that night? Well, the answer is pretty simple, really. You killed her. But how? You beat her to death with your own fists.
Man, you must be off your goddamn rocker.
And like any good crime of passion, you needed motivation. Something to fuel your violent outbursts. What did Evelyn say or do to make you murder her? She told you she was pregnant, and you panicked. Faced with the prospect of losing your easy way of life, you struck out at her in anger.
How? That's impossible.
But now the final piece of the puzzle. Why was Evelyn's death never considered a murder investigation? Because your family One of the wealthiest and most influential families in Shanghai covered it up. But whose silence did they buy? Lim. Your family's sizable investments in Lim assured the autopsy performed on Evelyn's body would never see the light of day, and her death would simply fall through the cracks of an already crumbling justice system.
Fuck this shit, man! And fuck you!
I can help you, Lee.
Alright then.
But only for a price.
Alright, fuck! I can't believe this shit! I'll pay you, man! I'll pay you, just... What do you need from me?
Details. Let me hear your side of the story, and then we'll move on from there.
I don't know. Evelyn, that stupid bitch! She was going to ruin me. I didn't mean to kill her, okay? Evelyn wouldn't shut up about us, about the baby, so I hit her. I just wanted to make her shut her stupid mouth. But the dumb bitch started freaking out. So I hit her again until she finally stopped screaming. When I realized what I'd done, I panicked. She was barely breathing, so I carried her to the stairs near my apartment and dropped her. I had to make sure it looked like an accident. I had no choice. She trapped me. She just wanted my money. I would have been ruined.
I need to go. We'll be in contact again soon.
Huh? What about the evidence? And the money? Where the fuck you going?
Goodbye, Lee.
See you later. Enjoy your last days.
Got a recording of all that.
Oh my god, Jensen, I could kiss you right now. I can't believe you got him to confess so openly like that.
To be honest, it was easier than I was expecting.
What can I say?
You were definitely right about Lee. He's not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed.
Well, don't get too cocky just yet. Before I send our little friend's confession off to the local media and authorities, I want to get some Shanghai street justice first. There's a control panel linked to the hive I need you to hack. Uploading the coordinates now.
Oh. Shanghai Justice? What does that mean? I'm intrigued, but also terrified. I can't hack this. It's level 3. Do I have a praxi point? No. I just got the level 2 hacking upgrade. Now you want me to hack this? Alright, hold on. Let's look through. Let's look through the Deus Ex wiki. Ah, there we go. Alright. Thank you, Deus Ex wiki. Alright, the code is 1080.
Alright, Malik. It's hacked.
Verifying the signal. Come on, come on. Okay, I'm in. Remote frequencies are clear, thank God. Uploading now. And done. Meet me in front of the hive, Jensen. I have a little surprise for our friend Lee.
What kind of surprise?
Jensen.
Malik?
First take this. I was gonna use it myself, but after everything you've done, I think you deserve it more.
So what are you gonna do now?
Oh.
I have a few loose ends to tie up, and I need to make sure this autopsy report finds its way into the right hands. The Huns aren't gonna buy their way out of this one.
Lee's confession is solid. With that and the evidence from the autopsy, there's no way he can avoid prosecution. Justice will be served.
Oh, justice will be served, all right. You might want to stick around for a second. I've got one last little surprise for our friend Lee. Are you facing the hive? It's almost showtime. In 3, 2...
Malik.
Just watch.
I don't know. Evelyn. She was going to ruin me. I didn't mean to kill her, okay?
Malik, remind me never to piss you off.
After everything you've done here for Evelyn, for me, you'd have to try pretty hard, mister.
Huh. Well, that's one way to get to the. That's one way to get the law's attention. Huh. Alright. We're back again at this dedicated terminal. Now with level 2 hacking capabilities. Well, without further ado, let's do this.
Access granted.
There we go.
One
And
down,
active.
2 to go, my friend.
Alright. Where's the next one? Oh. It's relatively nearby. Okay. Gotta climb up. How do we, wait. Can I access it from... Oh, there we go. I can just access it from here. Alright. Here we go. Uh-oh. Come on, come on. What's going on? Come on. That was an epic fail. I don't want to talk about that. Couldn't he have just sent me all 3 locations at the same time, so if I get locked out, at least I'll go to the 3rd one and try it out, and then by the time I'm done, I come back here and the lockdown is gone. Alright.
Access granted.
There we go.
Good.
Nuke that
Second relay
shit.
is down. Only 1 remaining.
Ooh, that one's a bit far away. Luckily, I can make a little shortcut for myself. Alright. Up the ladder. Up another ladder. Up on the AC. On the metal AC, and then back again on the metal thing. Oof. Alright. There we go. Across this little bridge. Metal bridge. Alright. Let's get this over with. Ooh.
Access grant.
Boom.
Excellent work. I'm starting the triangulation now. Should have a location very soon.
Alright.
And I've got it. Jaya is hiding in an apartment building called the Hengsha Court Gardens in the Yuzhou district. I'm sending you her coordinates. Get over there and get us the money she owes.
Yes, sir. Consider it done. Alright. What the hell am I doing? I don't know why I'm doing this. Well, okay. I know why I'm doing this. Because of the XP and the practice point. That's it. Story-wise, I have no reason to do this, but gameplay-wise, I want to level up. So,
Who are you? Another one of Tong's thugs? Well, get out! I told him I won't pay another credit.
ma'am,
Look, I know this is not an ideal situation, and I'm not proud that I gotta do this. But Tong's crew wants the money you owe them.
Oh, you poor boy. Having trouble dealing with the dirty job you have to do? And I should feel sorry for you? Reality check, taxman. You're here to steal money from me.
Stealing? They got you the augmentation you needed, and they expect you to pay for it. Not the most charitable thing to do, but I would hardly call it stealing.
Are you really that gullible? Tong doesn't run a buy now, pay later operation. It's more like a buy now, pay forever. Listen, I just started as a broker. Most other brokers come from rich families. They paid for augments that give them an incredible edge in the business. There's no way I could afford anything like that through legal channels.
So you cut a deal with a crime syndicate.
I didn't study this hard to end up with nothing. Once I made enough money, I offered to pay for the aug. But no, what they want is part of my monthly profits. They say they're entitled to it since it's their upgraded enhancement chip that helped me make that money.
Couldn't you work without the augment? You wouldn't have gotten into so much trouble if you'd played by the rules.
Play by the rules? Let me tell you a little story about playing by the rules. I come from a poor family. My father, my mother, my 2 sisters, and 3 brothers, none of them ever amounted to much. When I tried to do better, when I made efforts in school, they said I was wasting my time. I got into business school, and again, they said I was wasting my time. That I could never compete with all those rich kids and their tutors and extra classes.
But you did.
I did. I finished top of my class, without the extra help and special attention, only through blood, sweat, and tears. And then what did my classmates do? They cheated. They once again bought their way to success. And what did my family say? That I had wasted my time. I was just supposed to accept defeat after all the efforts I've made? No. No way.
alright,
How much are they asking from you?
A couple hundred credits every month. Doesn't look like much, but in the long run, let's just say they've made a very lucrative deal. Especially if you consider I'm not their only client.
right.
How did you meet Tong?
The same way most people end up meeting Tong. I was hurt, and one of his hounds smelled blood. They came to me and offered me help. I was intelligent enough to know it was a bad idea, but angry enough not to care.
Listen, maybe I can speak to one of Tong's men, trying to get you off the hook.
You would do that? I thought you were just another one of his mindless thugs. It's hard to properly express what this could mean for me.
Don't thank me yet. I can't guarantee they'll listen, but I'll try.
I'll be back with either the good news or bad news. Excuse me.
What can I get you?
Listen.
Hey, about that job?
You found Jaya yet? You need to get back the money she owes us.
Yeah, listen.
What's it gonna take for you to leave Jaya alone for good?
I don't understand. Didn't you get the money?
I know about the Shylock scam you're running. Get her the augment she wants, and then bleed her with monthly payments for the rest of her life. I want to know what it's gonna take for you to leave her alone, for good.
A cyborg with a heart of gold, are we? Tell you what, Guaylo. You give me a year's worth of payments and she's free.
Fine.
You're too kind a man. A fine specimen of humanity. Here's your money. Now you better leave her alone.
Don't make threats you can't enforce. But yes, she's off the hook. Here, take this praxis kit. It's top-notch, so have fun.
Appreciate it.